Hey guys, okay, so we are here with the fact of how last night the Flash series ended, and man, was that finale good! Like, wow, we saw Max Mercury, which apparently Nami Max would be Speedster, but in this case, they altered it and it was a very good ending. Like, instead of Flashlight becoming lightning, shoot another version of himself. They altered it and made it a little different, which was the fact of how they made him the one choosing well the new like avatars of like speed and stuff, like new other avatars for the speed force. Like, it's crazy. Like, Max Mercury, we saw the girl that I can't remember her name, but she met Bart, and then there was one which I did not know, but 3 speedsters were chosen by the lightning. That was shocked. That shocked, man. I never thought that like show was insane. Like, Flash literally shot 3 lightning like bolts to choose the 3 new speedsters, and he knew who he was gonna choose. And one of them was Max Mercury, who is normally a speedster in the comics. It was epic. And the way we saw like Cecile finally get her new suit and got her superhero name finally, Virtue. Wow. And then we got, I didn't even know it was possible for she to get more overpowered, but she did. She literally flew and knocked down my nose. Like, that was insane. And then there was then there was Nora, who Savitar thought was like her mom and was like stupid. But back then, like, they were still young. Like, now they're adults and fully like responsible and stuff. Like, their child has intelligence. So I was like, does he really think that Nora is going to simply die? I'm like, nah. If the show is mainly about her being born, then it's impossible for her to die. So I'm like, yeah, there's like something coming out. And then boom, she literally vibrates her molecules so much that her literal insides don't get turned into her literal outside. Literally vibrating so that her stomach isn't damaged. And that was fucking overpowered. Like, damn. Like, that was fucking insane, man. That was crazy. That was nuts. It was like, wow. Damn. And there was Chester. And you thought that he was just normal, like a normal human being. Then you find out that he's like literally like black hole, and he's literally a black hole himself. He gained powers of the black hole when he was taken out of the black hole. Like, isn't that insane? And then there was Allegra. Like, dude, she upgraded so much that she literally smashed up Thawne. The freaking like imbecile had no chance. The minute that woman's shockwave reached his ass, nigga, he went down fucking fast. Like, damn. He freaking like went down like boom. It's crazy. And then it was Zoom against Keon. And I was like, I had a feeling Keon would be very overpowered in this series, but little did I know that Keon was a freaking goddess, literally the goddess of Earth in in like Caitlyn's body. But like, but then like when in the finale she left and Caitlyn was brought back from I think like the heavens, that like heaven where Keon's supposed to like watch over everybody with. I think like she came from there, and like it does my like damn like surprising ending. I was like whoa, what's happened? I'm like, I saw it, like Caitlyn was brought back from heaven to earth. Like, what the hell? That is crazy, man. And then there was like this. It's a good thing where like Nora was like, I don't Nora was holding, like, was like literally sitting outside with her family, breaking a little like timeline rules, but well, her uncles and aunts says it's fine. And bro, the most craziest part about this is the limits of how Flash is super. His super speed is like beyond anybody's limits. Like literally, you see Cobalt Blue running down Flash. You see the Cobalt Avatar running down Flash with Nora out, and you think maybe they'll catch him. And no, the man runs so fast. You're literally like a couple seconds behind him, and you have to run like beyond your limits to get show the speedster. Like he went from being a normal regular and being to be in a freaking like half immortal with half immortality and half human. Like that's a literally what a freaking like meta human is. Like damn, like Flash, like it's been a long journey. Like since season one, I had expectations that Flash would like be a long run season, but 9 seasons, damn, that's crazy. And people always thought like maybe like boom, like maybe like Flash season 8 Armageddon was the finale. And I had my doubts because I was like, it can't just be like that since technically it has to be like a very good ending since season 8 left off a bad ending where the negative speed force was roaming free. And I was like, yeah, there's more to this story coming out of this note. I didn't know that the big finale would be like a bunch of freaking like crazy ass battles going on and off. But damn, like bro, we saw Flash, we saw Max Mercury, and for the final time we saw freaking Jay Garrick and Wally West and freaking Arrow. Damn, bro, it's crazy, bro. They put a lot of work into this one finale, and I gotta admit, best rating I can give you is a freaking 20 out of 10%. Like, damn. This was pretty much like way beyond season 6, season 7, and season 8. Like, I can't even say that yet. Like in the beginning of season 9, like Red Death was some kind of anti-hero, and that was kind of like stupid. But then they did this little thing where they finally put in more effort into it. And the big finale, like, boom, was like, it's showtime. You see a lot of speedsters, you see Zoom come, you see Godspeed. I'm glad they didn't bring back Red Death because that was a miss. You see Godspeed, you see Cobalt Blue, you see Savitar, and you see the little menace that keeps on coming back, the Reverse Flash. But there's a little difference. The last time we saw Reverse Flash in season 8, like the final, like, episode, and the crisis between death, between I mean, well, he's a forgotten villain either way. Um, but anyways, like the big, like, final, like, existential crisis between, like, the negative Speed Force versus the Speed Force is like two force gods going up against each other, literally. Like, Flash went from being like just normal speedster to being a freaking god, being able to do unnatural, like unspeakable things. And the biggest one that he did was literally fucking play God himself, literally creating new speedsters, his children, like, damn. And then he's gonna create like 3 new speedsters, which includes Max Mercury. Like, yo, dang, bro. Like, I thought this show couldn't get any better. Like, okay, so my 2 favorite shows at the moment, well, actually not at the moment, like, forever now, like Flash and Arrow. Superman alone, Batwoman, I never really watched it. I can't say much for Stargirl, didn't really watch it either. Titans, never cared for it. And yeah, that's about it. There's a lot more CW shows, but I never really watch them because I don't give a damn about them. And Flash, like, went beyond everything. My expectations for Flash were like exactly what I expected. I was like thinking like, yeah, if season 8 didn't show Cobalt Blue, I'm like, boom, like season 9 must show him, like. And then little did you know, Cobalt Blue would not just be playing like Malcolm Thorne, like in the comics. Cobalt Blue was freaking Eddie Thawne. Like, the old negative Speed Force's new avatar was the one that was like very much perfect for the role. Like, listen, I'm gonna give my heads up on the 2 thorns and say specifics about them. First being that Reverse Flash, the most stupidest arc I've ever heard. First being that she want to be a superhero, then the superhero that is the hero, that was born the hero, like, took your spotlight. And man, I'm like, what the, like. And then you have this thing where you want to kill the person because he took your place, and then I'm like, dude, that's the stupidest arc ever. Now you have Eddie Thawne, like, dude literally has everything. Literally has everything. Literally, he lost his life, lost his opportunities. His life was instantly ended, and he wants revenge. That is a perfect arc for a negative Speed Force avatar. Not Thawne, not freaking Eobard Thawne. Like, Eobard's arc was the worst. Literally, like, dude died almost every freaking time, only to return once again. And you're talking about, like, bro, they're talking about like something that was like never done. Literally was done. It's like Flash if you know one thing about the Flash series is, they do the impossible sometimes, but not sometimes, all the time, bringing the dead back to life. And the final phase that they did was a perfect, natural, specific ending. It was literally what I needed. Jesus, I don't even remember how it went. Like, dude, the dude sometimes shows up out of nowhere, and the dude always dies. How the hell does he keep coming back? I have no idea. And then the big one that I really expected to happen finally happened. Someone put Thor back in his little box when he thinks he is the real perfect dude. Like, season 9, this finale ended good. We saw Nora being born. We saw like Flash do what I was expecting him to do, and he didn't just become like the lightning that shot like himself in the past. He became the light. He became the literal one to control the speed force now. So he literally chose the people who are supposed to be the next new, like, legacy speedster legacies, like. And the one that I didn't expect would be Max Mercury. I expected the other two, but didn't know that Max was gonna be the one chosen by Barry as another speedster. Like, wow, that was a good ending. And then the final ending, the final thing that I waited for actually happened. The big reveal. And we were always trying, they were always skipping and never reaching close. I mean, always reaching close to, but always skipping. Cecile and Joe finally, like, getting engaged to get married, and we finally saw that big reveal, and it was major, like, boom, crazy. I don't even know, like, wow, that was some ending. And then now we gotta talk about this little rumor going around that somehow, like, Grant Gustin's Flash is like, Grant Gustin is going to be Reverse Flash in the new Flash movie. And I gotta tell you something. I don't know what you guys are thinking. I don't know how you got that idea, but if the actor says that he's not doing it, he's a family man, and at the moment he's taking care of his kid and his wife. So I have a feeling that when he says he's not doing it, he's not doing it. So I don't expect anybody to think that somehow this Flash movie that I'm never gonna watch ever, to be clear, is going to have Grant Gustin as the Reverse Flash. I don't believe that. I refuse to believe it. Because literally, the man said he was done with the show, and literally, like, he confirmed himself. I'm pretty sure he confirmed it on on the talk, like, broadcast and everything. So, like, live and everything. So I don't even know, like, what's wrong with you guys. But yeah, I do not believe that the Flash ending, like, will show Grant Gustin as the Reverse Flash. Either way, I'm not watching the movie. So if you guys leak the damn film, I don't care because I'm not watching it. I, for one, hate Ezra Miller as the Flash, not because of his criminal record, just because I prefer the fact of how I'm not willing to watch a movie that has a low key replacement of an original character that, even though had a low budget, was still a good character. Not watching the movie. No, thank you.